All right, today's class is going to prep us for an arm balance. You can take this on your forearms or on your hands. You can leave it out completely, or you can do something that I don't suggest during the flow. Make sure that you meet yourself wherever you are today. Remember, how things look is secondary. What we are focusing on is sensation. So what is the feedback that you are getting from your body, and how can you support yourself as you enter into these spaces? This class utilizes a great deal of repetition because each time that we repeat something is an opportunity for exploration, for expression, for learning, and ultimately for success. Every time that we enter into a space, we are offering ourselves the opportunity to grow, to learn, to enhance where we already are, and to travel a little bit further along the path to wherever it is that we are going. So remember to enjoy the journey, enjoy your time here on the mats, and notice what you notice. Let's begin in a kneeling position. Tuck those toes underneath you. Hips are towards the heels. Take a deep breath in, roll those shoulders up towards your ears. As you exhale, stay lifted through the chest, pull them down and around. Let's take those big shoulder circles. Can let the upper back begin to move, let your mid back begin to move, maybe let that tail begin to move. Think cat and cow. Let's switch directions. Let your head move around. See how changing where you look changes how your body finds these circles. With your next breath in, lift your hips up, send your arms high. Exhale, cactus, lift through the chest. Now sit your hips back down. Palms come together out in front of you, round through your back. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, cactus, sit, and round. Let's do this one more time. Breathing in, lifting up, breathing out, sitting, and rounding. Keep those arms parallel to the floor. Begin to spark through your fingertips. So imagine you're flicking water off of your hands. See if you can speed it up. We're waking up all of those supporting structures through the forearms, all those little muscles through our hands, through our fingers. Thumbs are going to be facing up. Palms are going to be facing up. Ooh. Turn them down, turn them out. And bring your arms out to the side. Bring your arms back out in front. Hold them open, make some fists, and circle those wrists around. Let's go in one direction and then in the opposite. Add in those elbows, continue to circle through the wrists, opposite direction. And now add in those shoulders, like you're taking your shirt off, like you're putting something on, maybe like you're swimming. Arms come out like a T. And finally, land your hands down, untuck your toes, bring your hips toward your heels, crawl your hands forward, child's pose. Take a little rock side to side. As you inhale, bring those hands underneath your shoulders, retuck your toes, bring your hands alongside your knees and pop them up off of the mat for this little crouching position. Now you can lower and lift your knees here. You can open and close your knees. You can drive your heels down. Maybe you lift through the chest, pressing the floor away. Maybe you twist over towards one side and the other. Don't have a ton of structure here. We're just moving through this space using this crouching position as the container. Maybe you row through one arm and then through the other. Bring those knees back towards the mat. Untuck your toes, hips to heels, child's pose. Let's glide ourselves through. Coming into a cobra, roll your shoulders back, pull the chest forward. Exhale, chin towards the chest, hips to heels once again. Hands land underneath the shoulders, tabletop position. Shift your weight forward. Notice those fingers gripping the mat. These are our brakes, okay? Hips towards the heels and shift the weight forward. We're getting that stretch through the wrists, also waking up the hands, hips to heels. One more time. So eyes of the elbows are facing forward. We have a soft bend. We're not locked out. And fingertips are our brakes. Hips to heels. Come forward, tabletop. This is where we are going to stay. Keep your arms straight. Chest is going to draw towards the floor. Your shoulder blades are moving towards one another. Now shoulder blades move away as you press into your hands and find that protraction. We're going to retract, so muscles in between the shoulder blades are pulling them towards one another, and protract. Shoulder blades move away. Serratus, maybe intercostals, pectorals, those are all working to initiate that. Let's keep going. Retract and protract. Draw together, move away. You can keep going with this or retract, elevate, so lift your shoulders up, protract, and depress. We're just making a big shoulder circle, moving through those 4 areas or those 4 specific movements and smoothing out those spaces in between. Let's go in the opposite direction. Big shoulder circles around. Most of the movement is staying in that shoulder girdle, upper back area. Wonderful. Send those hips towards the heels. Child's pose. Return to your tabletop. Send your right leg back behind you. Lift those toes up. As you exhale, bring that knee towards your tricep. You've got to really protract, press the floor away. Extend the leg behind you. Exhale, pull it in. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Can you get it toward your armpit? Extend, tap the toes down, swivel on your left shin, your right heel finds the floor, shift the hips forward and circle your right arm overhead. Reach as long as you can before lowering that hand down and bringing your knees back parallel to one another. Let's take this on the left, send that leg back, lift and hover. Exhale, should feel like a crunch, knee towards the elbow first. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bring it a little higher this time. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, high as you can get it. Inhale, extend. Toes tap down. Swivel on that shin. Circle open into your gate pose. Reach as long as you can. Hand finds the floor. Shift the weight forward. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Child's pose. As you inhale, come forward to a tabletop, but this time place your forearms down. Extend your right leg back behind you. Exhale, pull it in. You're going to have to shift forward. Feel those fingertips grip the mat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, extend, tap the toes down. Your left hand comes under that shoulder, left heel comes in as you swivel on the shin, and find that gate pose. Hands return to the mat, knees together, hips to heels. Forearm tabletop. Extend through that left leg. Exhale, pull it in, shift forward, see if you can tap your tricep, back of your arm. Extend and pull in. One more time. Extend it, pull it in. Gate, extend, tap. Hand under shoulder, swivel, open it up. Land it down, hips to heels. Option to glide or come forward through your knees at chest and chin. Cobra pose. Child's pose. Curl those hands about a palm's distance forward. Forearms land down. So we move from tabletop as well as this forearm position. Your preference is the one that you're going to stick with. Knees come together. Send that right leg back. Exhale, pull it in, shift it forward. Inhale, extend, tap down, swivel open, gate pose. This time as you square up, your right knee steps to the top of your mat. You're swiveling on that left shin. So you're squaring your hips to the front and hands come to the inside. So we're in this runner's low lunge, lizardy kind of lunge here. Get those knees on separate railroad tracks. Get your solid base. And then as you inhale, send those arms high. Let those hips shift forward. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. You can glide your heel forward if you want to keep your hips stacked, or you can sit it down low, getting that stretch through the hamstring, further flexion through that hip crease. Inhale to bend, hands come inside, tuck the back toes, lift that back knee up. Step to the outside of your left hand, sit it low, Malasana. Take a little bit of movement side to side. You can close, you can open, you can narrow the stance, come into more of that crouching position. Just have a few moments for exploration here. Hands are going to come down, heel toe those feet together. Forward fold. This is a great place to grab a pair of blocks to place under your hands. Otherwise, fingertips or flat palms to the ground. I want you to press the floor away. So I'm finding this protraction, pulling that belly button in, finding a lift through the pelvic floor. So that's important in all of our arm balances. Shift all of your weight to the left side. You're going to bring your right knee towards that right armpit and down. So we're plugging the femur in. I'll turn this way so you can see. Plugging it in and up. This is not easy to do. If not a lot is happening, don't sweat it. The intention is there. It'll get easier as you repeat this, as you build those neural connections, as you work on your flexibility and your core control. Pull it in, lower down, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Send those arms high. Exhale, cactus. Interlace those hands behind you. Roll your shoulders down and back. Draw your knuckles down. Lift your chest up. Lift the thumbs away. And hinge at those hips, folding forward once again. Let the crown of your head hang heavy. Maybe bend through one knee and then the other. Release that bind. Sit into your chair pose. You're going to take your right elbow, bring it underneath the left. The backs of your hands come together, or bring your right hand in and around so that your palms touch. Once you have this eagle weave, keep the depth through the legs, lift the chest up. Shift all of your weight to the left. Maybe float that right heel. Maybe bring the knee towards the elbow and lower. Control. Knee, elbows, and lower. Bringing it up and down. This time, bring it up. Hold. Press through that left foot. Stand yourself upright. Swim everything back. Soft bend. Tap those toes down. Sweep your left leg high. Bend it. Stack it. Square up. Knee can find the floor. Supported chaturanga. Inhale through a cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Crawl the forearms forward. Find your tabletop. Send your left leg back. Exhale, pull it in. Tap the tricep. Inhale, send it back. Open into your gate. Step your foot forward. Hands inside. Feel this space out. And find some movement before you commit to your low lunge. Bringing those arms high, shifting the hips forward, opening through those hip flexors. Exhale, half split. Driving the heel forward, pulling those toes back. Maybe some movement through the hips. Rebend, toes on the diagonal, tuck and lift. Step outside, sit it low into your squat. We're continuing to press the floor away, opening those knees up, maybe using the assistance of our elbows. Hands lower, heel toe the feet together. Press down, find your protraction, shift the weight to the right. Now we're taking the left knee and seeing how close we can get it towards the armpit, plugging it in, lifting it up. Try not to bear down, So think about that pelvic floor. We're not pushing down. We're lifting up. Imagine pulling a tissue up through your perineum, maybe holding in when you've got to go to the bathroom and finding that elevation through those horizontal muscles down there. Lower that foot down. Inhale, roll up to standing, cactus through the arms. Weird clasp of the hands. Roll the shoulders down, drive the knuckles down, lift the chest up, lift the thumbs away. Exhale, hinge at those hips. Release the hands as you sit into your chair. Left elbow underneath this time. Backs of hands or palms weave together. Stay low, lift the gaze up. Shift all the weight to the right. Now pull that left knee in towards those elbows. Lower down. Stay low, pull it in, and lower. One more, pull it up, and lower. This time we're pulling up, we're holding that contraction, and rising through the right side. Extend, reaching the leg back, sweeping the hands back, tapping the toe, lowering the hands, sweep the right leg high, bend it and stack it. Square, knee can come down, chaturanga, cobra. This time tuck the toes, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, high up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, knees down, untuck the toes, hips to the heels. If you need to roll out your wrists, if you need to stretch something out, stretch it. If you want to hang out in that child's pose, be my guest. We're going to start to smooth things out, drop a few things, and get into that flow. Let's come forward, tabletop, forearms or hands. You can also place hands on your blocks. Let's extend the right leg. Exhale, pull it in. Extend, open to your gate. Step forward, square through the hips, lift those arms high. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, straighten the leg, half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. Bend, hands plant, tuck, lift, step to your Malasana. Exhale, hands down, heel toe together. Uttanasana, rising up. Tadasana, reaching those arms high. Exhale, cactus, find your bind. Lift the chest. Dive the heart forward. Release, sitting into your Utkatasana with your eagle arms. Right arm underneath. Find the bind, stay low, lift the gaze. Shift to the left. Right knee lifts and lowers. Lift and hold. Rise up. Swim it back. It's like we're coming through a warrior three. Tapping down into a runners. Sweeping the left leg high, bending, stacking. Squaring up. Stack the ankles. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale. Cobra, maybe an upward facing dog, hovering the thighs. Exhale, hips high. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, rise up high on the balls of the feet. Breathe out, knees down. Forearms come down. Send that left leg back. Exhale, pull it in. Send it back, tap it down. Gate. Step to the front. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Bend, step outside, sit low. Malasana. Hands down, heel toe together. Rise to standing. Cactus open. Weird thumb. Shoulders down and back. Hinge through those hips. Release, find your chair. Bind, left elbow underneath. Lift the chest, shift to the right. Left knee touches, lowers. Keep the contact, rise up. Sweep it back. Tap it down. Right heel rises, bend and stack. Ankles stacked, shift. Lower one piece, tricep push-up. Pull through, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. This is where we're going to land. Let's lower our elbows towards the mat. You can do this one at a time, maybe both together. Arms are going to stay in more or less an 11 shape. If this is really uncomfortable, you can bring them into an upside down V. Walk your feet in closer. Crouch nice and low. Continue to walk in. Knees towards the triceps. Shift really far forward. Float those toes up off of the mat. Baby crow pose. Your nose might touch, your forehead might touch. That is okay. Tap those toes down and come into this crouching position. Now I like to enter this pose via this place. So sit nice and low. Get those knees up towards the armpits. This is what we're gonna do, okay? Hands come out in front, glide. Shift everything forward, grip the mat, float your toes up, bring them towards one another. Now if you wanna try crow pose up on your hands, you can place a block in front of you for a target for your forehead. Let's start up pretty high. You're going to come up onto those toes, shift the weight forward into your fingertips. Now bend the elbows, your toes are going to float up. Remember, your fingertips are the brakes. You're squeezing everything towards midline and up. So think of a seesaw. If you have too much weight towards the back, you're never going to fly. So what's very important here is to get your elbows stacked above or just beyond those wrists. If you're back here, this won't happen for you, okay? We have to shift really, really far and trust ourselves to find that lift off. A third balance I'm gonna show you today is our floating frog. So your elbows come towards the inside. You're gonna squeeze with those inner thigh muscles. Your hands come out in front. I like to be in a wider kind of W with my hands here. Shift, shift, shift. Your gaze is going to go out in front, and then those toes float up off of the mat. This one is kind of like that teeter-totter. So if you drop your chest forward, your lower body is going to rise up. Take another second or two. So try things out, see how they're going for you. Take a couple of rounds in and out. For sitting into a butterfly, a bound angle, soles of the feet together. Sit yourself up tall, and then draw your chest towards the insides of your feet. If you want to fold here, letting gravity take over, you're welcome to do so. If you need to roll your wrists, maybe move your head around, go ahead. Sometimes we start holding all that tension up in our shoulders and our neck. Let's bring those knees up. Toes are going to be down. Hands come behind you, reverse tabletop. Press down, lift up, squeeze the glutes to lift the hips. Now roll the shoulders back, shoulder blades towards one another. Gaze goes up. Keep the length through the neck if you are going to drop the head back. Chin comes in, lower the hips down. Bring the hands in towards your sacral area here. Your forearms come to the mat. Extend your legs, pointing through those toes. Roll the shoulders back, press down. So I'm gliding myself back as I lift my chest up and then drop my head back. So I'm finding length and extension rather than this crunching, okay? Think long rather than bendy, if that makes sense. Deep breath into the front of the body. Exhale, soften the face. Chin comes in. Make some space to lie down fully on your back. Pull both of your knees in towards your chest. Send your left leg out long. Bring your right knee beside you. You can open things up a bit. Left arm comes across and find your twist, bringing that right knee across the body. You can bend through both of your knees. You can straighten through both of your legs. Notice any areas that are holding tension, your toes, your glutes, your pelvic floor. your neck, your face, your fingers. And if you note any of those areas, invite them to release, to relax. Let's exit into a figure four. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh. Pull your left knee towards your chest. Find length through your spine. So if your chin starts to jut up towards the ceiling, we've got enough space in our hips. All the tension's going elsewhere. So you can lower those hips down, press your right knee away or pull it towards you. Maybe you add a little bit of a circular movement, side to side rock. Let's send the legs up. Right leg goes long, left knee in, out to the side. Bring it across for a twist. Release through any areas of tension. Bend through the knees, find your figure four. Right knee to the chest, or keep that foot grounded and apply pressure either in or out against that left knee. Re-extend both of those legs. Let's make sure we have room overhead here. You're going to peel your head, your shoulders off of your mats. Extend your arms along the back of your legs and then pull them overhead as you rock onto the upper part of your back, sort of like a baby plow pose. Ardha Halasana. Hands come to those toes or the pinky edges of your feet. Let your thighs open around your torso and roll your spine out one piece at a time, eventually coming into happy baby, Ananda Balasana, soles of the feet up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Hands to the sides of your knees. Lower the pinky edges of your feet down. For a supine bound angle, press into your elbows, roll your shoulder blades underneath you. Length through the crown of the head. You can land here for the next few moments. If you feel the need to continue moving around, feel free to do so. If you'd prefer to take some other final resting position to conclude your practice, you're welcome to make your way there now. Keep the gaze soft or eyes completely closed. Occupying this space. Allowing the flow of the breath to come in and to go out. Extend those legs, reach your arms overhead. Maybe bend through the knees, windshield wipe through the legs. Making your way onto a side. Traditionally, our right side is considered more active. It's solar, it's masculine. The left side is considered more feminine. It's softer, it's more fluid. It's connected more with that rest and digest, those restorative properties. So if you'd like something, maybe a little framework to inform your choice, allow that to do so. Settle into this space for a moment or two. And in your own time, help yourself up into a seated position. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Sigh it out. Deep breath in, root into those points of contact, rise through the chest. Open mouth. Sigh it out. One more time, deep breath in. Keep the lips sealed. Exhale, letting it out. Gather your hands in, heart center, chin towards the chest. Take a moment, express gratitude to your body, acknowledge your practice. Release those hands, open your eyes, and that is going to conclude our class today. So thank you so much for practicing here with me. If you enjoyed the class, leave me some feedback. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you here again for the next one soon.